Hey Libras, welcome to your reading for May. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. And to my lovely, loyal, returning subscribers, welcome back, guys. Always a pleasure. The Courting Man here. Okay, let's see where this is going. As always, I will leave information regarding what decks of cards I'm using and how to contact me for personal readings and my services. I'll leave my email in the description box, so go ahead and check that out. Spiritual growth this month for you guys, okay? Long distance, you might be saying, look, I've had enough spiritual growth going on. You could be at long distance flirting with somebody and things like that, allowing yourself to love somebody from a distance. Now, this spiritual growth, what's going to happen during May when your ruling planet Venus enters into your ninth house of philosophy, you must come to terms with habits that no longer serve you, and this is why we see the Death card jump out. These endings, you have to put closure and leave it. This is dead on the ground. This is saying, look, if you let go of what's not serving you, something new can come in. Okay, this is that death and rebirth, that growth, that transformation. Scorpio is the 8th house, so as it transits from the 8th house to your 9th house here, we're seeing you must let go of those that are not serving you. Endings happening here in May for you guys, the beginning of Taurus season, these endings. But they're making way for a new day, as we can see up here, the sun coming out behind that fire rising there. So don't worry about things that, you know, you're having to let go of and say goodbye to. We can see the ship there in the distance because it's making way for all this new stuff to come in, okay? So this could be your own even bad habits. It could be even stopping smoking, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be doing with love. It can be, if you stop smoking or drinking or whatever your bad habit may be, you make space in your life for new habits to come in. And, you know, our thoughts become habits, our habits become our life. So if we have new habits and healthy habits and happy habits, we have a healthy, happy life, right? And this is what we're making way for. And this Queen of Cups here, we do see this love offer coming in, a nurturing love. So letting go of a love that's not serving you brings in such a beautiful nurturing love. We can see this is Venus though, and that's your ruling planet, right, guys? So yes, that means letting go of things, but it means moving on with the Six of Swords to better things. Because holding on to that's not serving you is keeping you in this rough water, in this rough energy, this difficult energy. And what wants to come in for you is this smoother waters, smoother road ahead, right? This smoother love, this easier love that seems more suited to you, okay? That there's room for improvement here in your life, and that's what we're seeing, improvement. We see you growing, we see you transforming and changing, and really becoming a new version of yourself here. Moving on to better times, thinking more positively because we're letting go of negative thoughts, actual getting movement in situations because we're not holding on to old ways of thinking, negative ways of thinking. And I always say, if you want somebody back, let them go. That's the way we get somebody back into our life. So, because a lot of people worry when I say that in readings, like, I don't want to let my ex go. Well, the only way to get them back really is to let them go, because you're holding on to an old version of them, especially with the Death card here. After this ending or separation, you've changed, they've changed. So you're holding on to two people who no longer exist. Right? So you can't call that person in. So you may be wondering, I'm trying all these manifestation techniques and they're not working. And it's because you're holding on to a version of a person that no longer exists. Right? So that's the reason we have to let go and let better things come in, okay? Thankfully here we have Saturn, and Saturn also goes retrograde in May. So this is really making you be more cautious and take a more firm approach as you move forward. With not only with yourself, Saturn's like a father planet, so you know it's really making you take stock and take note and get your life together here. And it's for a good thing, because this can be with work as well. Like I said, it may be just different bad habits that you're letting go of here, making changes. Kind of feels like, you know, at the beginning of the year when everybody makes New Year's resolutions, that's what you're doing on a deeper level within yourself here. Okay, that Prince of Pentacles, Saturn's asking you, be cautious in who you let into your life. Sorry about the helicopter going past. So Saturn helps you to create these healthy boundaries and this caution, okay? Because when Mercury goes retrograde at the end of the month, here we have it, 10 of Cups, like I've been telling everybody, this nostalgia really wants you to text your ex. We know, we've been there before, it happens, it's okay. We're allowed a few slips, but it's never going to be as tempting as this, because after Mercury retrogrades in Gemini, it retrogrades in your sign. So the pull to text your ex and sort out this unfinished business, if you're not in alignment, will be overwhelming. And you may find yourself back in a situation and it's not really moving forward. So you can start texting each other again, but you're not really getting answers to, are we moving forward? Are we together? Are we separate still? Are we just friends? So you end up in this situation where you don't know if this relationship is dead or alive, with this Four of Swords, right? So I guess this is why it's best to have this air of caution that Saturn will give you, but the temptation, the memory, the nostalgia of the love might be more than you can handle. The Emperor here. And this person, they're still very much in ego, and if you text them, you're just going to fuel their ego again here. So do you see how this doesn't serve you? You sort of give them, refill their energy, and it makes you feel drained and needing rest, because like, oh, I was moving forward, now I'm dragged back to this person who isn't giving me any clarity, any answers to what it is this relationship is, what it is that's happening in this love. Are we over? Are we starting again? Are we moving forward? Are we moving back? Are we friends? So this is why you need to be cautious to protect yourself. So use your spiritual growth to your advantage, okay? Allow yourself to, I guess, be stubborn with yourself. Be strong and be like, no, I'm not texting that ex, right? So let's see, because Venus really wants you to be in this lovey energy. And, it will bring somebody in. But like I said, that nostalgia at the moment, we can see this courting man. So we can see somebody sort of hanging back and waiting until this energy clears and then they can come forward. Doesn't necessarily mean they know you yet. It means there's a soulmate ready to date and to come in. But if your energy gets dragged backwards, you're not going to be able to move forward and meet this new person. Might be an earth sign. The Star. So you seem to be at this pivotal point where you've done a lot of healing, a lot of growth has happened. And destiny wants to come in. Now, if we go through this transformation and allow that what's not serving us, a love that's not serving us to end, we see destiny with the Star. What you actually wished for coming in. Because you could have been in a happy relationship, or what you thought was a happy relationship. I wish I get married or something. I wish this was forever. So the universe makes the work for the forever person to come in. So sometimes a lot of people don't realize that means ending it with the current partner. And they're like, I wished for marriage and forever with this person, so why did it end? I don't understand what happened. Maybe this wasn't your forever person, and now your forever person can come in if you allow it, right? Two of Swords. So here we see you again, indecision, fence sitting, holding back, not making, you know, saying, oh, this could be your bad habit, fence sitting. And with Mercury moves into Gemini on the 3rd of May, while we're still in Taurus season, so communication will be easier. That will be the easiest time for you to move forward. The beginning of May, Taurus season, right? With that Prince of Pentacles there. Because later in the month, when all the planets start to retrograde, things can seem chaotic and confusing, and you might be like, do I want to text? Don't I want to text? You know, so I feel like for you guys, making the moves at the beginning of the month is going to be your best bet for success. If you want to go back to an ex, it's the same thing. You have to move on and let go of what's not serving you, these bad habits. Maybe your bad habit is you and your ex going back together and breaking up, and then getting back together, breaking up, and you do all the work and the self-sacrificing. You have to basically tell yourself, never again. Set new intentions, even if it's with the same old person. Set new intentions, new boundaries. Because where you find yourself being well balanced at the beginning of May, you're thrown off balance by the end of May and ready to text that ex if you aren't moving in the right direction, right? And that ex is confused still about whether to be with you or not, so it makes you confused on, you know, what's happening in the relationship. Like I said, even rejected, 4 of Cups there. So them ignoring you would sort of make you spiral down into this feeling of discontentment, unhappiness, boredom, rejection, because you decided to make this offer and you made it from a place of indecision, maybe lack, not moving forward into, I guess, a better version of energy. Because the energy of indecision is not one where we'll be accepted or bringing in new things, okay? Hope. There is a chance for you, so don't worry. Don't worry, there is a chance. Even if you want somebody old back or want somebody new in your life, yeah, you will have this spiritual union if you let go. I know it sounds crazy, but the people who work with me, they're always thanking me, like, I wish I would have done this sooner. So if you want love to come into your life, let go of that's not serving you, because the temptation is going to be unbearable at the end of the month for you. Mercury goes retrograde the 29th of May. Yeah, 29th of May. Venus, your ruling planet, moves into Gemini on the 8th of May. So you're starting to feel the effects early, being an air sign. And then after the 26th of May, we have a lunar eclipse. So you start to, here we can see the lunar eclipse, it starts to make you feel indecisive, confused, and that there's something hidden from you. There's something, a deeper meaning to this ex. So you reach out and text and can find yourself rejected. Right? In the beginning, Saturn's asking you, be strong, be firm, be sensible. Let go, move on. If you understand that's what's meant for you, will come your way. We can see beautiful things coming into your life here. We all have free will. There's no right or wrong way. We will learn either way. So the choice is always yours, Libra. Make room for something better. Good luck, guys.